Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Smart Learning Pod. I'm David, and with me is my amazing friend Lisa.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa. We're so excited to share an amazing story with you today. A story full of magic, adventure, and life-changing lessons.
Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our new stories and English lessons.
Yes. Now, let's meet our main character, Arya, and see how an ordinary day turned into something extraordinary. Arya was a young woman living in a small, quiet town. Every day seemed ordinary. She went to school or work, came home, and spent her evenings reading or thinking about the world beyond her town. She often wondered what adventures and wonders might exist beyond the hills and forests surrounding her home. She had dreams, big dreams, of discovering new places, meeting incredible people, and learning things that could change her life. Yet somehow, her days felt repetitive. The same streets, the same faces, the same routine. She felt a quiet longing inside her heart, as if something important was waiting for her, just out of reach.
Wow, Lisa, I can really imagine how she felt. That sense of wanting something more. I think everyone can relate to that.
Yes, David. And one morning, Arya decided to take a walk through the old part of town. She had passed these streets countless times before, but this time, something caught her eye. A small weathered map tucked behind a loose brick in a wall. It looked ancient, mysterious, and magical.
Whoa, a magical map? I can't wait to see what happens next.
Exactly. Now, little did Arya know this map would guide her to a hidden world full of wonders, challenges, and discoveries that would change her forever. Arya picked up the old, worn map carefully. It was unlike anything she had ever seen, filled with strange symbols, hidden paths, and places that didn't exist on any ordinary map. The moment she touched it, she felt a strange warmth running through her fingers, as if the map itself was alive and inviting her to follow.
Wow, Lisa, it already feels magical. I would be so curious if I were her.
Yes, David, and that curiosity was exactly what pushed Arya forward. She studied the map, noticing a path that led beyond the forest at the edge of her town, a place she had never dared to explore before. But something deep inside her told her, this is the adventure you've been waiting for. The next morning, with a small backpack and the map carefully tucked inside, Arya set out. The forest was calm at first, with sunlight filtering through the leaves. Birds chirped softly, but soon she noticed things that felt unusual. The trees seemed taller, the shadows moved differently, and the air was filled with a faint golden glow.
Wow, this is incredible. It's like the forest itself is alive.
Exactly. As she followed the map, Arya came across a small clearing. In the center was a curious stone pedestal, and on it rested a tiny, glowing key. It shimmered with a soft blue light, almost calling to her. Arya felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness. Could this be the key that would unlock the secrets of the map?
Wow, a glowing key? This is getting really interesting.
Yes, David. And that curiosity was exactly what pushed Arya forward. She studied the map, noticing a path that led beyond the forest at the edge of her town, a place she had never dared to explore before. But something deep inside her told her, this is the adventure you've been waiting for. The next morning, with a small backpack and the map carefully tucked inside, Arya set out. The forest was calm at first, with sunlight filtering through the leaves. Birds chirped softly, but soon she noticed things that felt unusual. The trees seemed taller, the shadows moved differently, and the air was filled with a faint golden glow.
This is incredible. It's like the forest itself is alive.
Exactly. As she followed the map, Arya came across a small clearing. In the center was a curious stone pedestal, and on it rested a tiny, glowing key. It shimmered with a soft blue light, almost calling to her. Arya felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness. Could this be the key that would unlock the secrets of the map?
Wow, a glowing key? This is getting really interesting.
Yes, David. In that instant, she touched it. She felt a surge of energy, a gentle vibration that seemed to pulse through the ground beneath her feet. It was as if the forest itself was welcoming her into something extraordinary. She realized that this was only the beginning. The map, the key, and the hidden world waiting for her. It all promised adventures, challenges, and lessons that would change her life forever. Arya took a deep breath, feeling both excitement and courage. She was ready to follow the path, no matter where it led.
Lisa, I can feel the magic already. I can't wait to see where Arya goes next.
With the glowing key in her hand and the ancient map safely tucked away, Arya stepped through a narrow passage at the edge of the forest. Suddenly, the trees seemed to part, revealing a shimmering portal of golden light. She took a deep breath and walked through it, feeling as if she had entered another world entirely.
Lisa, it's like she's stepping into a dream.
Yes, David. As Arya emerged on the other side, she found herself in a breathtaking landscape, towering crystal mountains, rivers that sparkled like liquid silver, and trees with leaves that glowed in colors she had never seen before. The air was filled with a sweet, magical fragrance, and the sky shimmered with two suns, casting a warm, golden glow over everything.
I can't even imagine how beautiful that must be. It sounds like a fantasy world come to life.
Exactly. Arya wandered carefully, exploring the strange terrain. She noticed creatures unlike anything in her town, small winged animals that whispered in soft musical tones, and glowing plants that seemed to respond to her touch. Every step was a mixture of wonder and cautious excitement. She realized this world was alive in ways she had never imagined.
This is incredible. I feel like I'm right there with her.
As she moved forward, Arya discovered a small village hidden among the crystal mountains. The houses were made of translucent stone, glowing faintly from within. The villagers, friendly and wise, welcomed her warmly. They seemed to know about the map and the key, but only gave her hints, telling her that she must follow the path herself to uncover the full secrets of this world.
Wow, hints and mysteries. That really keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Yes, David. And that's what made Arya even more determined. She realized that this world was not just magical for its beauty, but it was full of lessons. Each place she visited, each creature she met, seemed to teach her something new about courage, patience, and believing in herself. With each step, she felt a growing sense of confidence and wonder. She was no longer just the young woman from a small town. She was a traveler, an explorer, someone ready to face the unknown and embrace the adventure.
Lisa, this is amazing. I feel like I'm learning too. That's such a powerful lesson about trust and self-belief.
Yes, David. And with Lumi, Kale, and Mara by her side, Arya felt ready to face the next challenges of this mysterious world. But little did she know, even greater tests awaited, ones that would push her courage and wisdom to the limit. As Arya continued her journey through the hidden world, she met her first companion, a small, clever creature named Lumi. Lumi had shimmering fur and bright eyes that seemed to understand everything without words.
At first, Arya was cautious, unsure if she could trust him, but Lumi's gentle nature quickly put her at ease.
Exactly, David. And Lumi guided Arya through the crystal forest and sparkling rivers, helping her navigate paths she couldn't have figured out on her own. Along the way, Arya realized an important lesson. In a world full of mysteries, trusting others can make the journey easier and more meaningful.
Ah, so this is her first lesson in trust and teamwork.
Yes, and soon they encountered other travelers too. A brave young man named Kale and the wise elder called Mara. Kale was adventurous and full of energy, while Mara had knowledge of the hidden world that was centuries old. Together, they shared stories, laughed, and supported each other through challenges.
This is fantastic. So she's not alone anymore. Friendship really makes the adventure richer.
Absolutely, David. And as they traveled together, Arya discovered that trust wasn't just about believing in others, but also about believing in herself. Every decision she made, every risk she took, taught her that she was capable of more than she ever imagined. The hidden world was not just about magical places, it was about discovering the magic inside herself.
Lisa, I feel like I'm learning too. That's such a powerful lesson about trust and self-belief.
Yes, David. And with Lumi, Kale, and Mara by her side, Arya felt ready to face the next challenges of this mysterious world. But little did she know, even greater tests awaited, ones that would push her courage and wisdom to the limit. After traveling with Lumi, Kale, and Mira for some time, Arya's group reached a dark, mysterious canyon. The air was thick and heavy, and an eerie silence surrounded them. The map had led them here, but Arya could sense that this place held its first real challenge.
Lisa, it already sounds so tense. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yes, David. As they entered the canyon, strange shadows moved along the jagged rocks, and the path seemed to shift beneath their feet. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through, knocking Arya off balance. She realized that this was not just a physical obstacle. It was testing her courage, focus, and determination.
Wow, so the world itself is challenging her. That's intense.
Exactly. Arya and her companions had to work together. Lumi used his cleverness to find safe steps, Kael jumped across the gaps with energy and strength, and Mira guided them with her wisdom. But Arya had to make critical decisions herself, which path to take, when to trust her instincts, and how to stay calm under pressure.
Lisa, that's amazing. It shows how challenges teach us to think clearly and trust ourselves.
Yes, David. As they navigated the canyon, Arya encountered her first real personal test. A rickety bridge stretched across a deep chasm, swaying dangerously with the wind. Her heart raced as she stepped onto it, feeling the fear and uncertainty, yet determined to continue. Each careful step reminded her that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it.
I can feel her fear and bravery at the same time. That's so inspiring.
And just when they thought the worst was over, the canyon revealed another obstacle, a massive wall of thorny vines blocking their path. Arya and her friends had to find a creative solution. Using Kayal's agility, Lumi's clever tricks, and Mira's knowledge, they managed to clear the way. But Arya realized something important. Challenges aren't just about overcoming external obstacles, they're also about discovering your inner strength. At the end of the canyon, Arya looked back and felt proud. She had faced fear, uncertainty, and danger, yet she had made it through. For the first time, she truly understood that the hidden world was not just magical on the outside, it was helping her grow on the inside as well.
Lisa, I feel like I'm learning courage along with her. That's incredible.
After overcoming the canyon and its challenges, Arya and her friends continued their journey. But the hidden world had more lessons waiting for them. Each new area tested their patience, creativity, and teamwork in ways they hadn't imagined before.
Lisa, I love how every challenge teaches her something new. That's really inspiring.
Yes, David. For example, they came to a river that shimmered with magical colors, but the current was too strong to cross normally. Arya had to think creatively. She remembered a tip from Mira. Look for solutions that are not obvious. Using fallen branches, vines, and Lumi's cleverness, they built a safe path to cross.
Wow, that's teamwork and problem solving all in one.
Exactly. And beyond the physical obstacles, Arya faced emotional and mental challenges too. In a valley filled with whispering winds, she heard doubts and fears echoing in her mind. Fears about failure, about not being strong enough, about making the wrong choices. But instead of running away, she faced those fears, reminding herself of the lessons she had already learned: trust, courage, and the importance of believing in herself.
Lisa, that's so powerful. It shows that challenges aren't just external, they're also internal.
Yes, David. Every obstacle, every puzzle, every moment of doubt helped Arya grow. She learned to analyze problems carefully, to stay calm under pressure, and to trust not only her friends, but also her own instincts. The hidden world wasn't just testing her skills, it was shaping her character. By the end of this part of her journey, Arya realized something crucial. Life's biggest lessons often come from facing difficulties head-on. With patience, determination, and the support of those who care, even the most impossible challenges can be overcome. And she knew that her adventure was far from over. The hidden world still held many more mysteries and wonders to explore.
I feel like I'm learning courage, creativity, and patience along with her. This story is amazing.
As Arya continued her journey, she reached a place that took her breath away, a hidden valley deep within the Crystal Mountains. The air shimmered with golden light, and she could see magical creatures moving gracefully among glowing trees and sparkling streams.
Lisa, this sounds like the ultimate magical place. I can't wait to know what secrets it holds.
Yes, David. In the center of the valley stood a massive, ancient tree with silver leaves that sparkled under the light of the two suns. At its base, there was a stone pedestal covered in intricate symbols, symbols that matched the ones on Arya's magical map. She realized that this was the heart of the hidden world, the place where its deepest secrets were kept. As she approached the tree, Arya felt a gentle energy flow through her. The key she had found earlier began to glow brighter, responding to the magic of the valley. She placed the key on the pedestal, and suddenly a hidden door opened at the base of the tree, revealing a passage filled with glowing symbols and ancient wisdom.
Incredible! It's like the world itself is alive and guiding her.
Yes, David. Inside the passage, Arya discovered the secrets of the hidden world, knowledge about courage, friendship, and the balance of nature. She realized that this world was magical not just because of its beauty, but because it taught important life lessons. Every creature, every plant, every obstacle had a meaning, guiding those who were brave enough to explore. Exactly. And at that moment, Arya understood the true power of the map and the key. They weren't just tools for exploration, they were catalysts for personal growth. She had discovered a hidden world outside, but also a hidden strength inside. Courage, trust, patience, and wisdom. These were the real treasures she had gained. With this revelation, Arya felt more confident than ever. She knew her journey was far from over, but she also knew she was ready to face whatever challenges awaited her. The hidden world had revealed its secrets, but it also reminded her that the greatest adventure was not just discovering magic outside, but discovering magic within.
Lisa, I feel inspired just hearing this. What a powerful lesson about inner strength and growth.
After discovering the secrets of the hidden world, Arya felt a deep change within herself. She realized that her journey wasn't just about exploring new places or facing challenges. It was about understanding herself and her potential. Every step, every friend, and every obstacle had shaped her into a braver, wiser, and more confident person. Aria had learned some essential life lessons: the value of courage, the power of trust and friendship, the importance of patience and creativity, and most importantly, believing in herself. She understood that challenges are not meant to stop us, but to teach us, guide us, and help us unlock our hidden strengths.
That's such a powerful message. So the hidden world was really a mirror for her own growth.
Exactly. And as Aria prepared to return to her own town, she carried these lessons with her. She knew that even in her ordinary life, the courage, wisdom, and magic she had discovered would help her face every challenge and embrace every opportunity. Her friends Lumi, Kyle, and Mira waved goodbye, reminding her that true adventure is never really over. It continues in the choices we make, the lessons we remember, and the way we live our lives. Aria returned home not just with memories of a magical world, but with a transformed heart and mind.
Lisa, this story is incredible. It really shows that life itself can be magical if we are brave, curious, and willing to learn.
Yes, David, and that's the real magic, discovering that the greatest treasures are not just outside, but within ourselves. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity, and every adventure is a lesson. Life is full of hidden worlds waiting for us to explore them, both outside and inside.
Thank you, Lisa. I feel so inspired to start my own adventure now.
And thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to like and share this story if you enjoyed it. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the magic is always within you. See you in the next episode.